Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing some candy heart sweater nails. But before I get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe before you leave and turn on the notifications to get notified of my next upload. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. So I'm first starting off by prepping my nails. So I am pushing back my cuticles and using the opposite end of the cuticle pusher to scrape off the dead skin. Then with an e-file, I am using the round cuticle bit to take away all the dead skin that is left on my nail plate and dusting away the nail dust and anything that is dusty on my nail plate. I am going in with some cuticle cutters and cutting off the cuticles. You can always use a cuticle cutter, cuticle scissors, or that scraper thing that is like a little spoon/knife. It's whatever you want, and if you don't want to cut your cuticles, you don't have to, but I do this because I don't want to see that dead skin hanging off from my nail plate. And afterwards, I am going in with a straight edge nail clipper, so cutting off the excess nail on my nails, and with a nail file I am just simply reshaping the nail and smoothing out the edges. After I do that, I'm going in with a buffer and roughing up my nail plate. You can use this, or you can use a nail file, or you can use an e-file. Depends on what you want and how much you want to rough off your nail plate. But remember, be careful, guys. Since I am taking the nails off, I am adding a peel-off base coat. I am adding a cuticle oil and wiping the excess off, and then adding some top coat and then curing for 30 to 60 seconds. It all depends on what you want. If you want your nails to last, skip this step and just add some primer and dehydrator. But if you wanted to just peel off, you can do that, because I saw Nails by Vic doing it and it actually works and it's amazing. And it's like secretly you hydrate your nail plate without damaging it, and it's perfect for someone that actually does constant nails and wants to be taking the nails off and doing a fresh set. So this is how they look, and I'm going to do this on all of my nails. So I repeat the step about pushing back my cuticles. You can always use this one or the wooden one, and then with the opposite end, just scrape up the dead skin, and then with the e-file, just go around the cuticle layer trying to get everything off, and with a cuticle pusher, cuticle clipper, you can clip up the excess dead skin. And like I said at the beginning, just prepping your nails. So this is how my nails look after the nail prep. They look amazing and it's incredible. So you can actually leave it like that if you want a clear, set. But I am actually adding the full cover nail tips from Makartts, and I added some base coat, and now I'm curing it, and I'm repeating this step on all of my nails. And this is an easy way to have the extra length without having to build it with acrylic or polygel. And yeah, you can always do this base coat or top coat or even polygel or even acrylic. You can use anything to adhere the nail to the nail tip. So after I finish curing it, I'm going with a nail file and taking away that tip that has on the tip, like that little thing that I don't know why it has it, but I'm getting rid of it. And if you don't want to use a nail file, you can always use a nail clipper. And with an e-file, I'm going in and sealing the cuticle area and getting it all flush to the cuticles, because I want it, if my nail grows out, I want it to look flush. I don't want to see that bulkiness. So this is a perfect step to seal your cuticles. And this is a 5-in-1 Pana nail bit. It's usually used to take out the bulk of the nail, but since I am using a full color tip, I am using it to get rid of the shine and seal on the cuticle. So after I finish with the e-file, I'm using the nail file to straighten everything and reshape everything into the way I want it. And it's easy, and this step you can always go and lower the length if you want. So now I'm going in with some base coat, and I'm base coating the nail so I can have the gel polish adhere to the nail better. So for this design, I wanted to do purple nails, and since it was a trend to do sweater nails, I thought, hey, since it's going to be February, why don't we do some heart-shaped sweater nails? Let's see if that works. So I decided to use this Beetles gel polish from a gel polish kit that I got a long time ago, and I thought I was like, oh my god, this purple is kind of cool but at the same time weird, and I thought it was gonna come out wanky, but then when I saw the end result, I fell in love with it, and it's amazing. Like, you can't judge a book by its cover. And if you get the gel polish around the cuticle area, you can always go in with your nail and clean it, or with a brush you can go around with the cuticle area with some alcohol and wipe the excess off. Be sure not to cure any gel polish to your cuticle area because you want it to be flush. You don't want it to burn your skin, or you don't want it to lift afterwards. You want everything to be sealed perfectly. So I added from 2 to 3 layers on each nail after I added the base coat, and I cured everything with 60 seconds, I think it was, and it was amazing. It didn't get all bubbly and stuff. So for this sweater design, you usually use some clear acrylic to make that sweater design, but I decided to use a mood or color changing acrylic that I got from Mia Secret. You usually just, in the cold it will be one color, and then in the normal temperature it will be another one. So I decided to use one that it was from purple to pink, and at the end you can actually see the nail divided in half. One part was pink and one part was purple, but it wasn't that pronounced since it didn't have a lot of acrylic powders, because you have to wipe everything off. And I think the acrylic powder had a little bit of hollow or chrome powder in it, because when I wiped everything off, it kind of had chrome effect or something. So it was like a 3-in-1. It was like a color changing thing, and at the same time chrome and sweater nail. It was kind of awesome to see, and a lot of people liked it. So I hope you guys like it, and it's a simple nail set for Valentine's Day if you guys are interested. And you always have to be careful with what you do. So after I cured everything, I am wiping everything off with some alcohol since I don't want that tacky layer on my nail. And after I do this, I am going in with some matte top coat and matte top coating everything, since it's easier to do nail arts on a matte top coat. And this is the matte top coat that I am using from Model 1s, and it's a big size. I'm used to the smaller ones. I am only doing one layer of matte top coat on all my nails, and these nails look amazing with matte top coat. Like, the color looks incredible. So with the trick for a matte top coat, you have to be careful on not leaving like strikes or streaks from the brush. Since it is a matte top coat, when you cure it, it's going to show easier than a normal glossy top coat. And I had that problem before. I was trying for one of my first nail sets to use the Beetles matte top coat, and I was leaving some lines and I didn't want to see the lines, so I kept going in with a matte top coat. And one of the things from the matte top coat is that they are thick. So if you go more than 3 times, you're obviously going to bulk up the nail, and that's not good because you're going to lose the shape. Now for the nail art, I am going in with some gel polish, the same gel polish that I use, and I'm doing the hearts first. And after the hearts, I am going to draw the 2 straight lines, and the design, it's a lot. So I thought at first, let me just do this, just the hearts and the line, and then I was like, there's something missing, so I kept adding, and I did look up a lot of different, ideas and designs, since I didn't know what to do, and I actually incorporated different nail ideas and stuff to it, and I thought it was going to get messed up, like the gel polish was going to spread, but it didn't. And these Makartts gel brushes are incredible. I was looking for a thin gel art nail brush and I couldn't find any, so I did buy from Beetles, and they weren't thin enough. And when I saw Nails by Vic using these Makartts gel brushes, I was like, let's give it a try. Let's see if they are actually worth it. And when I got them, I was like, damn, it's expensive. It's like $15-18 on Amazon, and I was like, damn, that was expensive. But when they got here and I used it, I was in shock. So this is the nail acrylic changing color powder, and I used it to cover up the entire nail, so that's how you get the 3D nail effect for the sweaters. And when I wiped it off, I fell in love. I was like, oh my god. So you can see the hollow effect from it. I think it was the amazing. Obviously my lines are not straight because I couldn't get a straighter line, but the color was incredible. I fell in love with that nail. I couldn't stop looking at it. So I wanted to do that design on all of my nails. And what I did, the trick for the hearts and stuff, it was adding the dots first. And obviously for hearts, you have to space out the dots or you will get blobs instead. So I wanted it central in the center, so I added the dots. Then I connected them with a little bit of gel on the tip of the brush and added the lines and everything. And if you're not great at nail art, it's going to be a little hard, but you can get a handstand, or what Long Hairy Pretty Nails uses, that she has a diamond to rest her hand. That's a good idea and a good investment to do, because after I did a couple of nails, I decided to use one of the damping dish that I got from Amazon and use it as a resting place for my finger, and it actually helped me not to shake as much. But adding that powder makes the biggest difference, because you're looking at the nail right now, you're like, wow, it's not that good, but when you added the powder, it's incredible. Brings it to life in other words. And I don't know if I would have done it with the clear acrylic, I don't know if it would have been the same effect, but what I mean the same effect, I mean they would have come out the same way with a wow factor. I think what made the difference was that mood changing gel polish, that acrylic powder. And obviously this nail design, it takes a while to do, since you're adding everything by hand one by one and then adding the powder and then curing it. At least it will take you 5 to 10 minutes for each nail. So the trick is to add the powder and tap off the excess and cure it. And when it's finally cured, go back in with a brush and take off any excess powder on it. And look at that. You can see that it's like a light purple on the top and dark purple on the bottom. Is that effect because it was like kind of cold and kind of hot in the room. And oh my god, I fell in love, guys. It's a great set to do for beginners, but it will take time to do. That's the only downside of it. But it was amazing, and it's simple and easy. And I am going to continue doing sweater nails or sweater nails design. It depends on the set what I'm gonna do, but I was afraid of doing that because I thought, oh, it's gonna come out horrible. I'm not good at that. But tip of the day, don't ever doubt yourself. If you put your mind set on something, you're going to accomplish it, even if it takes you more than one try. And that's what I'm learning, because guys, we're actually going up with subscribers. I had 100 and I think it was 65 or 67, and we're in 175. That's amazing. Like, we're going up slowly but surely. We have gained like 7 to 8 subscribers, and I am so glad that you guys are subscribing to my channel, and I'm so grateful. And I want to keep creating content for you guys. So if you guys want me to do a nail design, just leave it down below in the comments and I will get back to you. Or if you want something specific, like a full-on rhinestone or more nail art or stuff like that, short, long, almond nails, whatever you want, just leave it down below, and I'm not gonna get it perfect, but I'll try to do my best and post it. And talking about subscribers, guys, I am doing a giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel and comment down below your Instagram handle for a chance to win. And I am picking the winner at 1K subscribers. If you reach this part of the video, let me know by commenting down below a purple heart. So guys, this is the end result. And with that being said, this is pretty much it for the video. If this video helped in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like. It really helps me to algorithm and helps my videos out there. So if you get any value to my content, please subscribe and I'll see you guys on the next video. But this is pretty much it for me doing candy heart sweater nails.